camping's supposed to be peaceful with fresh air, crackling fires, and quiet nights under the stars. But not at these campsites. You would have to be a brave soul or completely insane to stay after dark in these heavily rich with death places. Ghosts roam, soldiers march, and the dead don't rest. With that in mind, let's descend into the unknown. These are the top 5 most haunted campgrounds in the U.S. Starting at number 5, tucked into the thick woods of Dixon County, Tennessee, Montgomery Bell State Park is a beautiful escape for campers and hikers. But once the sun sets, the atmosphere shifts. Locals talk about something unnatural deep in the woods, and it's not just animals rustling in the trees. The area is tied to an old legend known as Werewolf Springs. The story goes that a circus train derailed near the park in the 1800s, and some of the animals escaped. Among them, a strange, wolf-like creature said to still roam the forest. Hikers have reported hearing chilling howls at night and a heavy watching presence just beyond the tree line. Some even link this location to the nearby myth of the White Screamer, a mysterious being said to wail through the woods, often without any visible source. Whether it's folklore or something more, those who camp here often say the nights feel far too long and far too quiet. Coming in at number 4, nestled in the Mojave Desert, Calico Ghost Town was once a bustling silver mining hub in the 1880s. Today, it's a preserved relic of the Old West, drawing visitors with its historic charm and its haunted reputation. Campers have reported eerie encounters, such as the apparition of a cheerful little girl skipping through the campground, only to vanish without a trace. This happy campground girl leaves behind an unsettling sense of wonder and unease. Within the town, the spirit of Lucy Lane, a former general store owner, is said to linger. Visitors have spotted her in a black lace dress, tending to her old shop or rocking in a chair at her former residence. The old schoolhouse is another hotspot for paranormal activity. Guests have reported hearing children's laughter, footsteps, and seeing shadowy figures peering from the windows, as if the school day never ended. At Calico Ghost Town Campground, history doesn't just live on, it lingers. And number 3, sitting along the serene Antietam Creek and the Potomac River in Sharpsburg, Maryland, the Antietam Creek Campground offers a peaceful retreat for nature enthusiasts. However, beneath its tranquil surface lies a history steeped in tragedy and unrest. Just a few miles from the campground, the Battle of Antietam unfolded on September 17, 1862, marking the bloodiest single day in American history. Over 23,000 soldiers were killed, wounded, or went missing during the fierce combat that raged across the fields and creeks. Visitors to the campground have reported eerie encounters, including the sounds of distant musket fire, the rhythmic beat of military drums, and the faint whispers of soldiers lost to time. Some campers claim to have seen ghostly figures wandering the woods, remnants of the countless souls who perished nearby. The nearby Bloody Lane, where intense fighting took place, is renowned for its haunting atmosphere. Witnesses have described hearing phantom gunfire and the unmistakable scent of gunpowder lingering in the air, even when no one is around. At Antietam Creek, the past doesn't rest. It echoes through the trees, carried by whispers of those who never left the battlefield. So, if you camp here, listen closely. You might not be as alone as you think. Here at number 2, found outside the hallowed grounds of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Gettysburg Campground offers a serene retreat for nature enthusiasts. However, beneath its tranquil surface lies a history steeped in tragedy and unrest. During the Battle of Gettysburg in 1863, the area surrounding the campground was a focal point of intense combat. The echoes of cannon fire and the cries of soldiers filled the air as Union and Confederate forces clashed in a struggle that would become the bloodiest battle of the Civil War. Over 51,000 soldiers were killed, wounded, or went missing during those 3 days of fierce fighting. Visitors to the campground have reported eerie encounters, including the sounds of distant musket fire and the faint whispers of soldiers lost to time. Some campers claim to have seen ghostly figures wandering the woods, remnants of the countless souls who perished nearby. The nearby Devil's Den, a site of intense fighting, is renowned for its haunting atmosphere. Witnesses have described hearing phantom gunfire and the unmistakable scent of gunpowder lingering in the air, even when no one is around. In Gettysburg, even silence speaks. The battlefield sleeps beneath your feet, but the fallen still stir. Camp here long enough, and you just might hear their footsteps. Since you've made it this far, why not consider hitting that like button and subscribing? If not, oh well. I hope you are still enjoying the video. And now, we've reached number 1, a place so steeped in tragedy and restless energy, even locals tread carefully after dark. This isn't just haunted, this is where history refuses to stay buried. One of Lake Lanier's most chilling legends is that of the Lady of the Lake. In 1958, 2 women, Delia Parker Young and Susie Roberts, vanished after their car plunged off a bridge into the water. Nearly a year later, the body of a woman in a blue dress was recovered, missing both hands. It would take decades and another tragic discovery for her to be identified as Delia. Since then, countless witnesses have reported seeing a ghostly figure in blue drifting along the bridge, silent, handless, and forever searching. Over the years, visitors have shared chilling experiences around Lake Lanier, phantom footsteps echoing in empty spaces, sudden drops in temperature, and fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures near the shoreline. While skeptics remain unconvinced, many believe these encounters are signs of lingering spirits, lost souls tied to the lake's tragic past, still searching for peace beneath the water's surface. With more than 700 reported deaths since its creation, Lake Lanier has earned a chilling reputation as one of the most haunted lakes in America. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no denying the eerie allure of its dark past. From submerged towns to unexplained drownings, the lake's tragic history continues to stir fear and fascination for all who wander too close to its waters. Camping is supposed to bring peace, but in these places the silence hides something unknown. These haunting campgrounds are legendary. If you're brave enough to explore the unknown, maybe bring a friend with. Have you ever camped at any of these locations? Did anything happen? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.